Okay, I think we are live. All right, gang. I just wanted to jump on here real quick and make a little announcement about this channel. Um, you know, this channel I've had for several years, and it's kind of been a bunch of different things, everything. It's been all over the place. I mean, it's been about CBD, it's been about, you know, positive motivational leadership stuff. It's been about peptides. It's been about nutrition and fitness and all this kind of stuff. So it's kind of been all over the place. Anything that I wanted to capture, I would put on this YouTube channel. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to um, kind of dedicate a specific YouTube channel just to a specific demographic. Now, this current YouTube channel, which has been mine, like I said, for several years, it'll still be intact. I'll still be posting stuff on it. But I am going to create a dedicated YouTube channel, which is going to be called Strike and Bite. And it's going to be a combination of bowling and food reviews. So me and my son, we're going to be traveling around, going to different places, going to different cities, possibly different states, who knows, maybe even different countries, and bowling. And it's going to have stuff with like our bowling league, some of the bowling tournaments that we're participating in, just fun bowling related stuff. Okay. So that's what that channel is going to be. So the way you find that is it's, I think, youtube.com/strike bite. Okay. So youtube.com/strike bite. In fact, I'll type it into the comments over here. Hey, what's up, Carl? How you doing? So that's going to be a specific YouTube channel that's just going to be about me and my son and my family's bowling adventures and some of the stuff and some of the things that we're going to be eating while we're along the way. So we're going to make it fun. It's going to be dedicated to just bowling and that. Like I said, this YouTube channel that I've had for a really long time will still be intact. I'll still post things to it. But that YouTube channel is going to be dedicated to just bowling stuff. So, I've been at bowling tournaments, uh, during like some of our bowling leagues. People are asking me, so what channel is it? And I'm actually using the phone that I'm using the iPhone that I'm actually streaming on, so I can't share it with them. So I'm going to create a QR code. So whenever I have my uh, tripod set up, or there's a tournament, or there's like a league going on, and anybody wants to jump on and just watch and just view that particular video, that's how you can do it. If you want to subscribe, you definitely can. I encourage you to. That would be wonderful. And then just to make it fun, I'm going to do a big bowling ball giveaway. Okay, so once we hit, I know this is kind of lofty, right? But once we hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to give away a bowling ball, and it will be pretty much any bowling ball you want. I'll let you pick whichever bowling ball you want. I'll order it for you. I'll have it sent to your house. It could be a hammer, it could be motive, it could be, you know, whatever. It could be a swag, it could be a global, it could be whatever bowling ball you want. It could be like whatever bowling ball is available, of course. For the most part, I think, or just to do something fun, right? Just to keep it fun and just to encourage you all to subscribe. So it's going to be called Strike and Bite. Okay. So we're going to bowl as many strikes as we possibly can. We're going to go grab as many bites of some great food at different places, local, different cities, different states, different countries. We got a really cool bowling tournament that's coming up this summer in Las Vegas. It's the annual military bowling tournament over in South Point in Las Vegas. That's coming up pretty soon. But me and my son wanted to do something really fun and go to a different city and go to different places and eat different types of food, and maybe even give you a tour of some of these bowling alleys that maybe you've never been to, and just kind of walk around and keep it fun. Just have a great time. And you'll see some of my friends that have their own bowling channels, like Carl, Highway SDTV. Follow him. I got Edgar and MJ, which are friends of mine. I've got, friends of mine that are at some of our leagues that have their own bowling channels. And I encourage you to follow them as well. Anything we can do to encourage people and to grow the sport of bowling that I really, really have, I've really, really grown to love over the past few years. I've been bowling since I was 8 years old. Okay, I am not very good at all. I'm just going to tell you right now. I got a terrible average. I'm what they call the handicap hero. So whenever we're at tournaments, I have a handicap that's so high because my average is so low. And I'm going to dedicate myself to getting better and better and better. I have yet to bowl a 300 game. My son, who's only been bowling for like just barely 2, maybe 3 years, he's already bowled a 300 game. I'm just like, oh my gosh, this guy. And I've been bowling since I was 8 years old. I'm going to be 54 this year. And I have not bowled a 300 game. I think my highest score is, I think, 246. That's my highest. That's the highest score I ever bowled. And, some people are like, dang, that's crazy. And then, like, if you think about how long I've been bowling, some people are probably like, wow, that's it. So I welcome criticism. I welcome critique. I welcome, any support and pointers that anybody can give me. I'm a left-handed, one-handed, two-finger bowler. So I know we've got a lot of people out there that are involved in bowling that are traditional, one-handed bowlers, all three fingers. We've got two-handed bowlers. That's kind of a new thing. We got, this whole new crowd of young people who are bowling with two hands and getting some crazy, crazy rev rates when they're bowling. And so that's really cool to see. And then there are a few of us out there that just bowl, we bowl one handed, but we don't put our thumb in the hole. We only bowl with two fingers and we get a pretty decent rev rate that way. And that's just the way that I learned how to bowl when I was like 8 years old. And I never bowled with all three fingers before. That's just kind of the way that I grew up because when I was so little, I was like a super scrawny little kid. I could barely pick up an 8 to 12 pound bowling ball and throw it properly. So some of these older guys that I was bowling in a league with when I was 8 years old, I was bowling with people that were in their 30s, 40s, and 50s. And they were saying, hey, why don't you try this? Why don't you do this? And I kind of got attracted to that style of bowling, one handed, two finger bowling. So um, we welcome everybody. Bowling is great. There's a whole change in the bowling world right now where, um, you know, traditional bowling pins are starting to change and they're going towards string pins. So that's kind of a new thing as well. So you're going to see some of that. You're going to see some bowling alleys that have some traditional, old school, full on machine mechanism pin setting bowling machines that you've seen for decades and decades and decades. And then you're going to start seeing some of these bowling alleys that we're going to be at that have string pins. And so the pin action is a little bit different. There's some pros and some cons to string pins, just like there's some pros and cons to regular pins, right? So we got to embrace it. We got to embrace everything just, because we want to encourage this sport of bowling that's been so fun and been such a great thing. Like I said, I've been bowling since I was 8 years old. From the time I was like 8 years old to I think about like 12 years old, I bowled. And then I picked up skateboarding and that became my thing for a really, really long time. And then I just bowled recreationally every now and then, like gee whiz, maybe once a month, maybe once every 2 months, I would go bowling with a bunch of friends, not serious at all. And it wasn't until my son Riley um, got into bowling about 3 years ago that I thought to myself, you know what? I'm going to pick up bowling again because it gives me an opportunity to do some fun stuff with him. So the sport has been a huge blessing for me, and just to build a great relationship with my son. Just another fun thing that we can do together. So I really want to nurture that. I want to encourage him. He does really, really good at these tournaments. He's got a great average for as short a period of time that he's been bowling. Gosh, he has a great average. He's got a great skill level. He's got a great bowling IQ and knowledge base that I don't even come close to having. And he just loves it. Uh, and so that's kind of what we're going to do with this YouTube channel. This YouTube channel will stay intact. It'll be fitness. It'll be leadership stuff. It'll be positivity. It'll be some unboxing of some random things that I get. Just fun stuff that I've always done over the course of the past several years that I've had this YouTube channel. Um, and then that new YouTube channel that I have, which is called Strike and Bite, will just be dedicated to bowling, everything that has to do with bowling, you know, bowling balls we buy, bowling gear that we get, bowling trips that we go on, bowling leagues that we're bowling in, bowling tournaments that we go to and we travel to and we go to and all that kind of stuff. And then when we travel to different cities, states, and who knows, maybe countries, I'll definitely be uploading video and doing some lives there as well. So I need to get some subscribers. So in order for me to be able to stream live, I have to have at least 50 subscribers. So this is a brand new channel. I don't know if anybody's even subscribed to it. I just put it together. I actually created a Instagram account and a TikTok account, as well as the YouTube channel as well. So that link to all that stuff will be available, and who knows, we'll keep it fun. Like what if we're able to do some cool merch? Um, Maybe do some food reviews and some restaurant reviews and some different places that we go, and I'm able to connect with some business owners and some restaurant owners that are in the local areas that are close to some of these bowling alleys or some of these restaurants that are within the bowling alleys. There's some bowling alleys, I'll tell you right now, folks. There's some bowling alleys that are out there right now that have fantastic food. Like, you don't need to go somewhere else to go get food. Now, once again, some of these bowling alleys are surrounded by some great restaurants too. So we want to give you some good tips on some places to go as well. Maybe some of the things that we order and what we like and what we don't like. And maybe some of these restaurant owners will like it too. So that's the announcement that I wanted to make. I hope you guys are all having a wonderful, wonderful spring so far. We're moving into summer in just a few weeks. Um, just want to share that announcement with each and every one of you. So please, when you get a chance, go into the description of this video, or you can go into the comments. I'll type it into both. I'll put the link in there and you can subscribe to that YouTube channel. And once we get to like at least 50 subscribers, I can start streaming. But until then, I'll just film video and upload it. But and I'll have my QR code available for everybody. But we're going to keep it fun. We're going to encourage people to bowl along with some of my really, really cool friends that have YouTube channels as well. Partner with them, support them because they support me. A lot of these people that have bowling channels, they become friends of mine over the course of the past few years that I got back into bowling. So it's become a great community, wonderful people, positive people, encouraging people, fun, good family people. So, and we're going to keep it clean. Okay. We're going to get mic'd up. If we say some bad words on the mic, excuse the French, but we're gonna mic up too. I got a little Bluetooth mic that I'm gonna attach to like our collar. I'll be mic'd up. Who knows? Riley might be mic'd up, or one of our other teammates, or somebody else might be mic'd up. But we'll do some fun stuff. Have a great, great Thursday, everybody. God bless you. All right, bye now.